nobody I've ever seen. And I've read and watched a bunch of videos on Jack Hartenstine fighting out of Team Balance in Coopersburg, 4-0. This is going to be a great fight.
I'm excited for this one too. I've heard a lot of great things about both these guys. So it's going to be hard to beat that last fight though.
Ryan Kremmerer is a trainer at a local gym, a UFC gym in Springfield. So I expect him to have a bunch of fans here tonight cheering him on. He is not a guy you want on top of you. I promise you that. So
I don't want any guy on top of me, Mike.
I guess I walked right into that one, huh? Looks like I might have been wrong there. Jack Hartenstine has a nice following down here from Coopersburg.
Yeah, he brought a lot of people, it seems like.
It's only about an hour ride, so maybe hour and a half.
Now, I know you're partial to Ryan, but again, I like Jack's entrance music, so I'm going to take Jack in this one. You got Ryan?
I got Ryan, you got Jack. First disagreement of the night. I like it.
I wouldn't call it a disagreement. I call it a gentleman's bet.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I think we're in for a good treat here. There's clearly a Johnny Hendricks influence tonight with a couple of our fighters. See another Fear the Beard with Kremmerer.
Yep. Beards are popular these days, it seems like. A lot of, they call them lumbersexuals now. Nowadays they call them lumbersexuals.
I hadn't heard that before, that's good.
Oh, you haven't heard that one yet?
No,
everybody's trying to look like a lumberjack these days.
I'd like to see him duct tape some of that to our heads, maybe give us a little bit of a different look.
Look exactly like a wrestler look.
Yep. It's the beauty of mixed martial arts, though. You can strike, you can kick, you can grapple, submission. Wrestling's not the only thing we're going to see tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan
I feel a lot of energy around this fight. Pretty intense.
No question about it. This is two up-and-comers.
This is a fight you might see in the UFC in about 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, it's a great call. It's a great call. Feeling each other out a little bit. Just left hook by Kremmerer.
Kremmerer's standing southpaw.
A little upstairs, downstairs with Kremmerer working the body. Jack. Wow, great hips.
It's great takedown defense.
Yeah, great hips by Jack there. He was deep on that double and he fought through it.
Knees to the legs in this position is great. Nice striking.
Kremmerer's got to be careful not to back straight up there when he engages.
Good head movement by Ryan.
You can see the high-level wrestling between these two and the takedown defense, not just in the takedowns.
Both great wrestlers. Now, knees to the leg, that's one of the best moves you can do. You're gonna take his wheels out from under him, It's like flattening a guy's tires when you do that. As soon as the clinch breaks, it's going to be much harder for him to move, much harder for him to defend a takedown later. You should get busier with those knees to the legs. Don't worry about the body. The legs are wide open.
I think he heard you. He's bombing him there. Kremmerer's pressing him up against the cage here. See if he works a takedown. Nice uppercuts.
Nice dirty boxing. Jack might have hurt him with that shot.
Great left hand by Kremmerer.
Gets one right back. This is a great fight.
Kremmerer's letting his hands go tonight. It's good to see. This Jack Hartline's a tough kid. I can see in his eyes. He's a tough, tough kid.
He doesn't like these punches, though. Southpaw can be tough to deal with, especially at amateur level when you're not used to dealing with that.
Yeah, Hartline should, correct me if I'm wrong, Tim, but Hartline should bury that jab and come with a straight right hand.
Hartnett's waiting too much. He's got to move forward. He's backing up and waiting.
Got a little cut above his left eye, in between his eyes. It's not bleeding yet. See if that becomes a factor later on.
Seems to already be a factor. He looks a little tentative now that he's eating some shots.
Yeah.
I give that round to Kremmerer. He landed way more effective shots. You can see Kremmerer doesn't have a mark on his face, and Jack's a little bit bloodied up, a little bit bruised up, and he looked a little gunshot there at the end. Take down and land more effective shots.
Those guys look pretty relaxed and pretty in shape, so nobody's breathing too hard. Kremmerer's just loading up that left hand. Look to see him drop down and throw a body punch here. Great flurry by Kremmerer, putting a lot of pressure on him here.
Hartenstine doesn't like that.
Yeah, he's covering up.
I think he's pretty much out of this fight now.
Yeah, I agree. Kremmerer's just laying it on, knees and punches. I think we're about to see an end here, about to see a stoppage. He's covering up. Great time to knee the body here, right, Tim?
Yeah, definitely. This is it's important to know this isn't a defense that Jack's doing. He's basically giving up here. He's not defending himself. He's just sitting there. It's a great performance by Kremmerer.
Yeah, he let him go there for a little while.
Yeah, once they hit the ground, he wasn't taking a lot of damage, but he wasn't trying to do anything. So it's the ref made a great call there. You could see that the fighter was done. Especially with these young guys, you don't want to see them take any unnecessary punishment. They both have long careers ahead of them.
Absolutely. Good fight.
Jack moves to 4-1, and Ryan with the win moves to 5-1. Pretty good adjustment. Like you see that the wrestler was going to be too tough. It's like, fuck it.